Bucket list time, guys. Get ready. It's been one hell of a journey.
So after a long 7-hour drive, we had finally made it to our destination, but there was still plenty of daylight left, so that only meant one thing. We had to hit the parkway.
It's our first night. We're catching the sunset at Thunder Hill Overlook.
Yes.
Tomorrow starts a real adventure.
I know, and it's so weird because it was so hot today, and it's freezing up here. Well, it's not freezing, but it's
cold.
Windy.
It's cold.
I should have brought my sweatshirt, but it's still packed because we are road tripping in this tiny little car. So I was only allowed to bring like 2 bags. So
After quickly realizing this spot was actually best for sunrises, you could catch a sunset on the other side of the road, as some people were. Google, you're going to take an L on this one. We headed north on the parkway.
So we traveled north just a little bit. I think it's 2 overlooks up from Thunder Hill, and you can catch this amazing sunset. Wow, she said. And you're greeted to views like this.
Tomorrow, the real drive begins.
All right, guys, the start of the Blue Ridge Parkway trip, and we're starting at the most famous house on the parkway, the Moses Cone Manor house. We're going to give you an inside tour really quick, and then we're going to hit the parkway, and the bucket list begins right now.
Moses Cone Manor is a must-see. Not only is it the most famous house on the parkway, the grounds have miles of hiking trails, scenic spots, and more. The house itself has a gift shop along with local handmade arts and crafts for sale. If you're a giant history nerd like myself, you can also reserve a spot for a second floor house tour, which only happens twice a day on Saturdays in the summer.
Okay. Welcome to Moses H. Cone Manor House, the home built by Moses and Bertha Cone. I'm Sharon, one of the interpretive rangers here on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
The best part about starting here is that it helps set the tone for what lies ahead. Instead of the parkway just being a bunch of cool views and overlooks, it helped remind us of the history, the people, craftsmanship, and stories all tucked into these mountains. Now with our first stop down, it was time to put the top down and start chasing the amazing views.
So the parkway is 469 miles long. It starts in the Smoky Mountain National Park in Cherokee, North Carolina, and goes all the way to Waynesboro, Virginia, at the start of Shenandoah National Park. There are endless views like this all along the parkway. We'll be giving you guys the best. So one of our stops we had planned in Glendale Springs, North Carolina, was the Northwest Trading Post. But sadly, it closed and is permanently closed back in 2023. This place actually opened in 1958 and has been open up until that point. They sold souvenirs, food, little trinkets. It even served as a visitor
center, yeah.
Yes.
And it was a really cool place to stop. But those challenges, you know, they decided not to renew their contract with the National Park Service. So it is now closed, and who knows if it'll be open again. I hope so.
It's always sad to see things go. But the one thing that's promised in life, change. Basin Cove Overlook. This is a wild tree. Check this thing out.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, it looks like.
Looks like something out of a movie.
I know. That's pretty cool.
But the view, wow.
Look at these pine cones up here.
Can't beat it. It's almost like you can touch the clouds. You're right there. It's a really beautiful area.
It's just another thing I love about the Parkway. Even the quick pull-offs, you're treated with a big reward. We were back on the Parkway headed north. This turned out to be one of our most favorite stops on day one.
We're at the Doughton Park picnic area. Apparently this is what they call a comfort station. I don't know what a comfort station is.
You're gonna find out.
I guess. I don't know. A shaded area for comfort? Oh.
Oh, it's bathrooms.
Well, no, it's comfort bathrooms. And we'll go get a view up there. You guys can see there are butterflies everywhere up here. Tons. And we're gonna go check out the view of the Bluff Mountain Trail. Butterflies everywhere. Purple clovers, Julie says. There's butterflies literally everywhere up here. Look at that.
You're in the all these wildflowers.
Beautiful area.
It's gorgeous up here.
I'm not gonna lie, Doughton Park caught us off guard. From the Parkway, it looks like a big open field with a view. But it's actually the largest recreation area on the entire Blue Ridge Parkway. It stretches more than 7,000 acres. This area was originally known as the Bluffs, which honestly feels like the perfect name when you're standing out here. Wide meadows, mountain air, and long drops into the valley below. So the stop ended up being more than just a pretty view for us. Doughton Park feels like one of those places where you can still see what the Blue Ridge Parkway was meant to be.
All right. Let's go check out the Brinegar Cabin.
I keep telling him. I think it's pronounced like vinegar.
Brinegar.
Spelled. It's a cute little stop on the way.
Yeah, so it's an old
Right off the
cabin.
Parkway.
1889, I believe, is when it was built. And actually, you know, along through here were many like little homesteads and cabins. This just happens to be one that's preserved and easy to get to. There used to be a lot more that are no longer around, but there still are some.
When you come in the back door, just duck if you're tall because they kept doors low to keep the heat in. But this is what the house looked like in 1941 before the Park Service began renovating it.
Oh, wow.
And you can see why they didn't think much about saving it at first. Clapboard houses, you know, that had boards on top of the logs were dime a dozen, and this one wasn't in the best shape of any.
Brinegar Cabin doesn't look like much when you first see it, but after hearing all about the history and the stories these walls hold, you really get a feeling of what life was like all those years ago. Unlike Moses Cone Manor, this wasn't a summer getaway. This was a true mountain home. No extra space, no modern comfort. Everything had a purpose. Every wall, every tool, every corner of this cabin was part of surviving the mountains. That's what makes this stop different. Because it's not just about seeing an old cabin. It's about standing in a place where people had to build a life out of what was around them.
The Basin Cove community was below, and plenty of people would walk from down there. There were 55 houses there in 1916. The 1916 flood hit and changed that whole community to vibrant to nothing. All but 1.5 houses washed away from the rock slides. It was very similar to Helene. And
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, enjoy talking to y'all.
I know. Yeah, there's a little barn. I'm gonna walk down to the spring house. I know, I didn't ask what that was. Guess I should have. Outhouse, I bet you.
Okay.
Ah, see?
It's a pisser.
Had to poop outside back in the day.
All right, she said you got a duck to get in here, so.
It's gonna be low. Yeah, spring houses,
Okay.
man. These were the lifeblood. Yeah, it's crazy to think of what a community of 55 homes down there by the river
know.
got washed away. All in one night.
so
1916. Yeah, it is sad.
Oh yeah, you got a duck down. Hold on, I can get in there.
You can probably walk right in.
Aha! I'm not a gnome. Ooh.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the water.
Oh, wow.
I got my life straw.
We did it.
I know this is.
I guess you gotta put the
water.
disclaimer.
Look right here.
What?
There's the pipe runs right
Oh,
here,
that starts back
and the
here.
water comes out here.
It comes right out of the ground. You're good. Mhm. Like, ooh, muddy. Yeah. A little spring. Keep their meats
Well, yeah.
in here.
Oh no, she said that they kept the meats up in that other building.
Well, yeah, mostly. But spring houses, you would store food too, like to keep stuff cold.
Uh-oh. No, they gotta put that disclaimer on it,
I know.
just in case.
I'll have the shits from drinking this. Yeah. It's safe.
Oh, this is so cool.
You find the source, you can drink the spring water.
While our first stop helped set the tone for places like this little cabin, our visit here really cemented the struggle these people had to endure every day. I'm sure they didn't see it that way. To them, this was just everyday life. With one more stop behind us, we climbed back in the car and headed north.
And our last stop for our first day on the Parkway, officially, is the Blue Ridge Music Center. Now, there's a museum here. They have live music. This place basically celebrates the, I guess, cultural heritage, cultural history of bluegrass and mountain music. A little fun fact, the Blue Ridge region has produced more bluegrass musicians per capita than anywhere in America, and they celebrate the culture and heritage right here.
I guess this is the area where they have their jam sessions or their picking session.
Cool. Check out the little museum. Oh, wow. It's all the legends.
Grand Ole Opry.
That's cool.
There was a time when music like this wasn't something people had to seek out. It was a part of everyday life, played in homes, on porches, and among family and friends. Those moments may not happen as often as they once did, but the tradition itself is still very much alive. Places like this give people a chance to hear it, understand where it came from, and experience the kind of connection this music has always created.
Neat little museum to learn about music, mountain music heritage. We put a lot into this.
Oh look, look! If you move that little thing right here, it comes up with the story. Maybelle Carter's guest performance.
Years ago, we had this lady on our show. Since that time, there have been so many neighbors that have wrote in and asked to have her back on the program again. So here she is, picking the number for us called The Wild Will Fly. Mama Maybelle Carter.
The music hasn't disappeared, but the way people gather around it has changed. And that may be why exactly places like this matter now more than ever.
It's a cool little museum. What'd you think?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool place.
They've got walking trails here. They've got an amphitheater.
And they have concerts and events here all the time.
Yeah, which I think is really cool.
Pretty cool thing to check out.
Well, they say weekly jam sessions.
Yeah,
So,
it was really neat.
neat little stop. You can learn about some of the history, culture of the Blue Ridge region and music.
Oh yeah, what is it, like country, bluegrass,
Mountain music.
banjos?
A little bit of it all.
Cool.
Yeah, worth a stop.
Yep.
And that was a wrap for our first full day along the Parkway. From stunning mountain views to the stories and sounds of Appalachian music, it was a full day of exploring. Now we were headed to Hillsville, Virginia for the night, with more of the Parkway waiting for us tomorrow. So with the perfect morning and the top down, and as Julie sipped on her morning hotel coffee, we entered the Parkway at Fancy Gap, headed towards our first stop. All right, guys, day 2 of the bucket list Parkway trip. Our day starts at Puckett Cabin. What is it? We're going to find out together. At first glance, this cabin looks like another quiet stop along the Parkway. What I think draws us to places like this is the stories behind them, and Arlene Puckett's is almost impossible to imagine. This woman gave birth to 24 children of her own, and not a single one lived past infancy. Years later, she became a midwife and helped deliver more than 1,000 babies throughout these mountains. After losing every child she had, she went on to help so many families welcome theirs. Well, too, and it makes you think just how many of these were lost, you know, when the Park Service came through. They took a lot of these out. There were much, much more cabins, homesteads. I always think the little homesteads are kind of cool, neat. It's different. It's possible. A lot of them, they did.
The door used to be actually there.
I mean, remember talking to the ranger, their plan was to like bring in cabins because they thought that's what people wanted, but thank God they changed it and preserved what few were here. Yeah, the plan was to bring in like other cabins because they thought that's what people wanted.
That would be very much inauthentic.
Yeah, I'd rather have history preserved. Damn, 102. That should be a tip. There's the butterflies. They love the AGA convertible. So, right down from our first stop is Groundhog Mountain. We're going to check out this little observation tower.
This is new for us. I don't think we've ever walked up on a tower that looks like this.
No. Definitely unique.
Watch the stairs.
Cuidado. Definitely never been in an observation tower like this.
Oh wow, it's a little
Step with caution. I know, I feel like I'm leaning sideways. It's like a fun house.
I think you are leaning sideways.
But man, check out this view. It's amazing. She said, watch your head.
I'm serious.
All right, down we
My
go.
head's closed, your head's gonna be closed. Oh, that's why. Those last two are uneven as hell.
I think this whole thing's kind of uneven as hell. But, nonetheless. Like I said, it's an interesting observation tower. So, right off the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is right there, is the Mayberry Trading Post. Now, we're here on a Sunday morning. It's closed, but if you guys are on the Parkway, you gotta stop. I think it's in Mayberry, Virginia. Could be wrong. I'll put text up. But this place has been around since 1892. It served as a post office and kind of like a trading post. Now it's like a gift shop. I think they sell like souvenirs, other things, crafts, but kind of cool. And now we were off to one of the most popular and iconic sections of the entire Parkway. So Mabry Mill. This was, I think, completed in 1910. That's what the sign said. Definitely probably the most iconic spot on the Parkway.
debatable, I guess. They say it's the most photographed, so definitely worth a stop. And there's cool little trails we're gonna check out after this. Well, there's not just the mill here. There's little displays. I think, what, moonshine still?
There's like a blacksmith shop, somebody's cabin.
Yeah, they moved some buildings and other displays in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the inside of the mill.
Hey, look, you can go all the way.
Oh, cool.
It's your little hopper.
Neat. I know. A lot of this is preserved, which is cool.
Oh, this is a really cool view.
It's cool. You can come in here and check stuff out. Look. Get a little view of the wheel. Wow. Really cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Mill sayings, wait your turn, put your nose to the grindstone, a Tyler Childers song, rule of thumb, run of the mill, put through the mill, the daily grind,
Nice.
3 sheets to the wind. I did not know that was a mill saying. The more you know, right? Showing you how a sawmill works. So I take it this was a sawmill and a grist mill at the same?
Yeah.
Huh. Your water control lever, I guess, if you wanted the power for the sawmill or power for the grist. Yeah, like an example of a homestead. Built this cabin near Galax, so it came from Galax, 1869. Wow. Cabin from 1869. That was moved here. Kind of cool. Whiskey still. There you go. The hills were full of these.
Oh, yeah.
Little
You can
exhibit
see it
over
down
there. I'm sure there was lots of those. Probably still more hidden in these hills that you'll never find or know about.
Right. That's the sugar. We have some from Tennessee.
Sorghum making. Blacksmith shop.
For many generations, blacksmiths were essential to mountain life, making and repairing everything from horseshoes and tools to wagon parts that kept these communities running.
Who's going to do this when you retire?
I don't know.
Dying art.
It's details like this that make Mabry Mill feel like more than just a photo stop. You actually get to see history come alive. Mabry Mill turned out to be much more than a quick roadside stop. Between the working mill, the historic buildings, the blacksmith shop, and the peaceful trails, it's easy to see why this has become one of the Blue Ridge Parkway's most iconic destinations.
Make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight, screaming to the night.
So we had to stop at this amazing overlook, Rocky Knob, and this is probably one of the best I think we've been to so far. I'll let you guys be the judge. I feel like I could touch the clouds up here. It's really cool. The Rocky Knob Visitor Center. Julie calls it an information station.
No, that's actually what it looked. That's
My
what
bad.
it says.
My bad.
Look at the thing.
What?
It's a comfort station.
Yeah.
It says Rocky Knob Information Station.
All right. Well, we'll be informed.
We were only here for a few minutes. It's a really small place. But after talking with the ranger, he helped confirm our pick for lunch. And now we had another reason to look forward to Smart View.
So we're headed to Smart View for a picnic lunch.
Right, Smart View.
Pretty good spot, or
Yep.
any better?
Huh?
Any better spots? I mean, within, you know,
Smart View
close.
is pretty cool. It's one of the original planned recreational sites on Parkway.
Okay.
Stanley Abbott, chief architect, Parkway, called it a right smart view.
All right.
Ah.
He built it there. The trail there is fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
So we're here at the Smart View Recreation Area, and before our picnic lunch, we got to check out this little cabin.
It's called the Trails Cabin.
Yeah, it said it was built in the 1890s.
Or the Trail family.
And the Trail family had one hell of a view.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about primitive. Ooh. Bugs? I said, well, I see
It's either bees or bugs.
I see termites have gotten a hold of some of that wood. There you go. Imagine living in that. Sure with some floorboards, but it definitely had a cool view.
The cabin ended up being a nice little surprise, but now it was time to slow down and go find a spot to enjoy our lunch.
All right, we're at the Smart View Recreation Area. A little fun fact, this is the first recreation area ever built
Yes.
on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And we're loaded up. We're gonna go try to find this Smart View.
Yeah, for our picnic lunch.
Yes. What would
So-
a Parkway trip be without a picnic lunch?
Oh yeah. I think it's kind of, not a lot of people do it anymore, as we've seen. But
Yeah.
there are still people that do.
I know, we were talking, like, imagine like 30, 40 years ago, these picnic areas were probably full.
Okay, so this is the Loop Trail.
I know, this is just a trail. I don't think that there's like a picnic area. So apparently there's no like cool overlook unless you take the trail. We're not eating on the trail, so we found a little shady spot.
Well, the cool thing is this shady spot is away from everyone, which is what I like.
Serenity at last.
It's a hot day, so we can help you. Look at that. Very nice, Corey.
You got napkins.
Eating under the pines.
Nothing to blow away. Sandwiches. And a fan.
It feels good over here, though.
It does. Drinks.
Thank you.
Welcome. Bug spray in case we need it. Alright. Time for lunch. It's a giant sub.
Do you want mayo?
Mm-mm. Digesting lunch.
Nap time. Nap time under the trees.
It's really cool.
After taking some time to recharge at Smart View, we were back on the road again. We still had many more miles to cover before our destination.
So, right past the Smart View picnic area is the official Smart View Overlook. The more you know. Just figured I'd show you guys. I was kind of confused. Cleared that up.
Remember he said they named it that because the guy looked at it and said, now that there's a Smart View.
The more you know. We might hit one or two more. We're gonna cut off before Roanoke. A little ways up, I think about 20 miles.
hit a little bit of highway, and then we will cut back on for the Piece de Resistance. I couldn't help it. Cahas Mountain Overlook. Elevation 3,571. Elevation here 3,013. Really cool view though. So we just jumped back on the parkway. We cut around jumping through Roanoke, and luckily we did because the parkway was closed. And always check, here's a little tip, check your routes if you guys are planning a parkway trip, because sometimes sections are closed for different reasons. Trees, construction, you name it. So we're at Pine Tree Overlook on our way to our lodging. And man, up along these peaks here, there are so many overlooks like this. I think this might be definitely easy top 5, but
Oh yeah.
might be among the best we've seen so far. All right.
Are you ready to go to the peaks of Otter?
After a full day on the parkway, we wanted to stay somewhere that kept us right in the middle of the experience. Peaks of Otter was an easy choice for this one. Sitting beside Abbott Lake, surrounded by the mountains and beautiful views, this turned out to be one of the best choices and the best moments we had on the entire trip. After catching one of the most amazing sunsets in the entire trip, we headed over to the lodge to grab a bite to eat, to cap off an amazing day.
It's beautiful here. Oh, they got a fire going.
I know, it's cool. Great meal to end the day. Tomorrow, we see what lies ahead as we continue on the last leg of our journey. We got to return our cool little wooden key cards from our Peaks of Otter Lodge stay.
Yeah. We don't usually have to return the keys, but
Very rustic.
here they want you. Yeah.
Yes.
It was like totally like being at summer camp again. Like seriously, like I mean, it was fine. And
Except
the
more
views were amazing.
more expensive.
Way more expensive than summer camp.
I mean, it's only one of two places you can stay on the parkway.
Yeah.
There's this one here, and there's one in North Carolina. Just a heads up, if you're staying here, there's no fridge, microwave. The rooms were nice, but older. So there's a reason it has a 4.4 on Google reviews. So
I mean, but it was, if you don't mind taking it back old school to like
the views are beautiful.
Like the 1960s, but like summer camp. Yeah, then it's good. It's perfectly fun.
It's up to you. So before we hit the road, we're going to check out just a little bit of the trail around Abbott Lake. See what we can find. Neat little tunnel.
Yeah.
A little boardwalk. Neat little boardwalk area. Yeah, well, that's the thing about like the parkway too. There's so many sides to it, you know, like high, like today. We're going to be up high, down low,
And up high. Little viewing platforms you can check out. Oh wow, there's a ton of fish. I don't know if you guys can see that. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's like tons.
I wish we had bread. You'd have a
I know, I
feeding
was
frenzy.
Oh, I had the crab in the car. I have a saltine
Is that a turtle or just a log?
I'm unsure.
That's a turtle. Look.
Oh my gosh, it is. That's a big one.
That's a big
It's
turtle.
A snapping turtle.
I don't know. That's a huge turtle. I don't know if you guys can
Yeah,
see
it
it.
is. Oh my, hello friends.
Is that a turtle?
It is.
Look how long the tail is. That thing is long.
That's a big ass snapping turtle, dude. Well, I thought that was something for a second, but it's not. That's definitely a turtle.
Huh.
Cool.
That is cool. Big guy too. Maybe he's looking for food. A huge freaking guy. It's a really cool walk.
It is. I like it.
If you're looking for even bigger views, the lodge also offers a seasonal shuttle that gets you much closer to the historic shelter on Sharp Top Mountain. It's still a hike even with the shuttle, but it beats hiking the entire thing. If we would have had time, we definitely would have made the trek. Before leaving, we made one last stop at the original Peaks of Otter Lodge. While the current lodge was first built here in the 1960s, there's another structure on the property that lodged people as far back as the early 1800s.
Freaking cool. Oh, sorry. The Ordinary, as it's known. Early 1800s. This would have been your little inn. And we thought what we stayed in was primitive. Yeah. I was just saying, you thought what we stayed in was primitive.
I mean, if that's what you're going for, it's great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can.
Give you guys a little inside shot. You can see like the frame of a bed, the fireplace, the moths. Hello, moth or butterfly, whatever.
That's a moth.
A thingy.
Here you go, right?
Oh, it's cool they preserved it.
Peaks of Otter was definitely one of our favorites. But with time ticking away, we had to get on the road. And luckily, our next stop was only a few miles up the road.
Got to get you guys at least one waterfall on the trip. Cascades. Trail to the right, I believe.
Right, I think that just starts way up there.
1.6 miles. It says moderate, so I just got to take my time with my toe, not to stub it.
Please.
And it already touched a rock. Yeah, see, we're going down. The hard part will be coming back up.
Yes.
But it says it's moderate, so I'd hate
It's
to.
because of all of this stuff here.
I'd hate to see.
It's not flats.
Well, I'd hate to see extreme or difficult.
Challenging?
Difficult is what they use for your hiking levels.
This isn't bad.
No, it sucks with a
But it's gonna suck climbing back up.
bum toe and flip-flops.
That's why you're supposed to wear the appropriate footwear.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna rub my toe too much.
True.
That's why I'm in flip-flops, which I don't recommend. Hiking shoes is what I usually always wear, or at least sneakers.
That's why I got my Crocs and like Croc Pro.
I know. Croc fans. You can back up Julie. I hear water. I see water. We're getting closer.
Getting close.
I think we're almost down to the creek. I think like a little retaining. Oh, there's like little stairs.
Neat.
Neat, Julie said. It was only what, 20 minutes, 15?
Not bad.
I mean, we're not at the falls yet, but
We're by the creek, which, hell, I'll take that. Little bridge. Dude. Yeah, here it is. We're on top of the falls. Take this little trail alongside. Now we're on top. The very tippy top. There you go, guys. I have to be super careful because I'm in flip-flops and do not recommend. What a view. Refreshing. Making our way down to the lower part of the falls.
Stairs here.
Little rock stairs. The Lord's stepping stones. Oh wow. I can start to see it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Down to the bottom we go. This looks cool as shit. There's a little bench down here. You can sit and soak it in. Yeah, worth the hike. Oh, this is cool. Worth the hike. Wow. Oh yeah.
Nice cold water, clean.
Yeah. Be in touch with the mountains. That was super cool. Now it's time for the long hike back uphill and on to the next stop. Bucket list, baby!
It's a beautiful day on the Blue Ridge Parkway, guys.
And you're watching
All great adventures.
We still had many miles ahead of us, but this was the part where we really got to soak in the views while driving. I'm sure many of you have heard me mention this trip being on my bucket list throughout the video. Well, here's why. The first time I ever visited the Blue Ridge Parkway, I was about 20 years old. Ever since that trip, I always thought how incredible it would be to come back one day and drive the Parkway in a convertible. And just like that, a bucket list dream was born. Now all these years later, that dream had finally become a reality. We're back on the Parkway at Hickory Spring parking area. Check out these views, guys. We're getting close to the end, but we're not there yet. It's been one hell of a journey, I can tell you that. Get ready for some more good stuff. We're not done yet. So we're at Raven's Roost Overlook.
Little impromptu stop. Didn't know it was here.
More you know.
Well, we saw a cool little rock formation on the way, and we almost stopped on the other side of it. But now you can actually pull in here, so we can go see the rocks.
One heck of a view. Alright guys, our journey's not quite there yet.
Almost.
Almost. It's been an incredible ride.
Absolutely. It's a fun thing to do, for
Really?
sure.
Yeah. Bucket list.
What do we got? 5 miles left?
5 miles.
5 miles left.
See you guys at the end. Alright guys, we made it to the end. 294 miles down.
Yes.
What do you think of the trip?
It was amazing.
Awesome
It's a
trip.
really good road trip to take.
Yes. And
there will be a part 2. I don't know when. But we're
Yeah.
going to do the whole thing. But for me, my bucket list, it's been checked off. So we'll see you guys next time. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more All Great Adventures.
Just chase the waves. We'll make it up as we go. If you're heavy, I'll show you where to go. Once you set free, behind the town for love, we run away to get us out.